Hey guys, I'm gonna get this video started showing you what I'm doing. I have not done anything to my hair today. I just took it out of my little sleep cap, and this is what happens when I first take it out the day after I wash it. Something I want to talk to you guys about that have curly hair, or even if you don't, I don't know. But when I got my hair cut, I told you guys my cousin is a stylist. Let's set this here. I have a couple of cousins who are stylists. Anyway, she told me with my hair to use like a t-shirt for drying it, not any sort of terry cloth towel or anything like that. And I did that last night for the first time because I didn't really think about it any other time, because recovering from surgery, you're not really thinking about stuff. But I did it last night because the pain level is so much better than what it was. Like right now, I'm barely hurting, which is great because this is day 16 after my surgery. But anyway, and y'all, I had planned on giving y'all a daily thing. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't film. But I don't even know if y'all would have been interested in seeing that. But I did as well as I could after surgery with sharing with you guys. But anyway, I think it did make a difference. Like, my hair is not as frizzy as it normally is. But like I said, I have not done anything to it. I just took it out of my little sleep bonnet. And I'm going to go in there in a little bit and spray it with some water. And I may or may not put some product in it to control it a little bit, because Jeff and I are supposed to go shop for the door for the mobile home. But anyway, this is what's happening today. I am right now, because, well, I just finished my Bible study. Oh, maybe I should turn that back on. No, that's okay. I just finished my Bible study, except this one thing. I haven't read this devotion yet. I read 2 different devotions. I used to only read one. Actually, it's 3. Well, one of it, I really don't know if that's a devotion or more like a Bible study. I think it's more like a Bible study. Now that looks really weird back there, so I'm turning this light back on. Sorry, guys. I'll be ghosty for a minute. That does look better. Anyway, I do a Bible study devotion thing with a friend and one of my sisters on the Bible app every morning. It's called the Bible Recap. It's really good. I really like it. I find that sometimes because it's a video and then you read, it's like reading the Bible through the year, like reading the whole Bible. But sometimes, I don't know if it's her personality or what, and I could be a very horrible person for thinking this, but sometimes the one who does the introduction and tells you a little bit about what you're reading and all this stuff, she's a little bit annoying. And I don't know if it's her personality or if it's just me on those days, because she hasn't been annoying every time. So I think it could be just me. So there you go. But it's a good study. But anyway, I do that, and then I got this a little bit after the first of the year, because I think I showed y'all, because of Mandy. Let me see. New Morning Mercies by Paul David Tripp, or he wrote them. Anyways, it's a daily gospel devotional, and I just really, I'm liking this book. So there's that I'm talking about. Why? I don't know. And then I do Our Daily Bread, and then I do 2 scripture writing plans. Now, I'm not saying you have to do all of that for Bible study or morning devotions to be a good Christian. I'm not saying you need to do more. I'm not saying you need to do less. I'm saying that's what I do, and you do what you need to do to help with your walk with the Lord. That's just your business. If you can read 1 scripture a day and be good and have, you know, and that's your business. I'm not judging you. This is just what I do, because throughout the day, the different things I read or write, they'll come back to me sometimes, or maybe a week later, and it helps me. That's the reason why I do it. it helps me. And I'm not doing it for show. I really don't even tell y'all what I do. I know I tell you that I do scripture writing plans, but the reason why I even tell you about that is because I want to share the ones that I make if you want it. I'm not selling them, so it's not like I'm trying to make money or anything. It's just, if you want a scripture writing plan, I have them. I don't have marches ready yet. I've got a little bit more time. I am behind on getting it done though, because I barely started it. But anyway, I'll have it done before time. So where did I go on this whole trail of everything? Why? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. But I was telling you what I was doing this morning and what I have done. I have done that, and I have edited one video that I should have already had edited, because today is Friday and I was supposed to have my classic happy planner. Okay, let's just turn over here. I have my laptop and my desktop up. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started uploading. I've already got all the editing done and it rendered and all that stuff. Now is the easiest part. Uploading it to YouTube, at least most of the time, is the easiest part. But anyway, that's what's happening today. Over here on my laptop, I'm doing this one. And then, excuse me, what? I didn't ask for that though. That's not what I asked for. Okay, let's just start over. I accidentally pushed a button that I shouldn't have. If something has happened to my mouse, I don't know what, but it's driving me batty. And, yeah, I don't know. This is the easy part. But anyway, that's starting to do its thing. I'll go in and finish all that in a little bit. And then on my desktop, I'm editing another video, because I am trying to make good use of my time while I am sitting in this chair, because I cannot sit in it very long. So I've got both computers going. So that's what's happening so far. And I feel now, and I don't know if it's Satan telling me this or what, but I feel like these little things in my head saying, you're bragging because of all the Bible study you do. I don't really do a lot. It takes me less than 30 minutes to do all that. To do all the things I do. Maybe 30, 40 minutes. To read those things, to do that little thing. I'm not doing a long Bible study session here. And I'm not saying I'm better than anyone or worse than anyone. I'm just me. But now there's this thing in my head that is telling me I shouldn't have said anything to y'all. But you know what? I'm leaving it in. And y'all, this right here, this Nivea. I know y'all don't know my cousin. You've seen her commenting. This Nivea, what does it say? A Kiss of Shimmer. It's like a lip balm stuff. It's supposed to be helping your lips. Now I remember where that I, you know, what it reminds me so much of. My cousin Mary's lipstick she used to keep beside her bed. Now I might be wrong, but this is about the same color, I think. Because it's like just a shimmery pink looking. But it helps my lips, so there we go. Alright, so I don't know what we're doing today. I don't even know what we're having for supper. We were supposed to have... I can't pick up my planner. Ta-da, planner. I can pick it up. It's less than a milk jug. Oh, I do need to do this. I have not, the whole time, I have not wrote down any of our things we've bought this whole month. So I need to be doing these today. So I need to do my budget stuff. I need to check some bills that have been paid automatically. I know there's 2 that I have to write down, so I need to do budget stuff today while I'm sitting here at this desk. And I need to figure out what we're supposed to have for supper. We're supposed to have tonight, oh, we were supposed to have pork chops. I thought we had like swapped something up, which we did swap something up. We had the tortellini on Tuesday instead. Oh, I know what we did. We went out to eat on Valentine's Day, and Noah had burritos. We just went to Cookout because we were down at the mobile home. And we didn't treat Valentine's Day any different than any other day, because other than we did give each other a gift, a little something. Not much at all. But anyway, a couple dollars worth of something. Less than $5 is what it cost. We don't celebrate Valentine's Day in the way that a lot of people do, because one, I don't like cut flowers unless they're cut from my plants or plants that I don't like bought cut flowers most of the time. I guess I'm just going to talk to y'all today. That's what's going to happen, because I'm going to just tell you some things about me. I don't like them because they go away quickly. If someone gave me some, I'd love them. I would sniff them. I would love them. They would be wonderful. But my husband knows that if he is going to buy me flowers, I want ones with roots. So he does not buy me flowers unless he buys me ones with roots. So he has bought me roses before for Valentine's, but they were plants. And February is a perfect time to buy rose plants and plant them here where we live. So he never buys me flowers unless they have roots. And this year, he would not have bought me any because we're in transition of moving, and I would not know where I wanted it planted on our property right now. So I was like, don't buy me any kind of permanent thing. You know, but that's just how I am. If it doesn't have roots, I would rather him not buy it. Now, would I be mad at him if he did? No. Would I love him any less if he did? No. I would still love him the same. He has bought me cut flowers before, whenever we were first together, you know, things like that. But I would just rather have ones with the roots so I can enjoy them for years instead of just a few weeks. So anyway, we don't do like the traditional Valentine's going out to eat because it's always so busy. I would rather, which this is what we were supposed to do, is have the steak, which because we went to the mobile home, we decided not to do that. I would rather not fight the crowds and enjoy our time together without all that hustle and bustle and other things around us. I know that might sound weird to some people, but a lot of you are like me, so you're probably like, yes, that is exactly how I feel too. But I would just rather, if we're going to go out to eat for an occasion, wait until that occasion is over, or go before the occasion, celebrate it then, and then, you know, maybe do something really small on the day of. That's just how I feel. Like Mother's Day, I don't want to go out to eat. You know, my birthday's different because it's not like a national thing, which I still usually don't want to because I don't want them to ruin it, because every time I go out to eat for something special, my food is always messed up. Every time. There's been, I would say in the last 10 years, there's been maybe once or twice that it has not been messed up. Now my battery's dying because I did not expect to sit here and talk to you guys. But that's what today's video is going to be. I'm going to talk to you, I guess. So I'll be right back. Okay, so where was that? I was talking about like holidays. I don't like to go out to eat because of that. So the things you would traditionally do, I don't like to do because it's just not as fun, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, we were supposed to have the steaks, but we ended up having those last night because we swapped up Tuesday night. Why did we swap Tuesday night? I can't remember. What was going on that we swapped up Tuesday night? I don't remember what happened. But we decided to have the tortellini on Tuesday instead of Thursday. But I don't remember why now. There was something that Jeff and I were doing that we ended up, I don't know. It'll probably come to me, but whatever. So we haven't had the chicken or the pork chops. We're supposed to have pork chops tonight. But the problem is, I don't even know if we have any pork chops in there. In the freezer. And I can't look because I can't dig in there. I can't like bend over and stuff. We're supposed to have, but it was like, okay, the pork chops we had, let me go back a little bit. Probably close to, I don't know if it was a year ago, but at least 6 months ago, Noah and I both kind of got sick of pork chops. It was longer than 6 months. We kind of got tired of pork. Every time we bought pork, it tasted really weird to us. And Jeff noticed there was an odd taste too, and he said, well, it's probably just cheap pork. They fed them cheaply, and it's not as good of a, you know, kind of pork. It's not as good. You know, if you feed animals differently, they're going to taste different. Plain and simple. So, I was like, well, because bacon and sausage was fine to us. I was like, I just don't want pork chops. I don't want any pork anything for a while. So we didn't eat any pork. But then I got to the point where I was like, I really want a pork chop. But then Noah doesn't want them. So I bought some little, like the pork loin chops. And I separated them into individual things for me to have for lunches back whenever I was doing the intermittent fasting, which I am hoping to get back to as soon as my doctor says for me to, because he told me to wait until my back issue was situated first. So I got to talk to him again, my regular doctor, not my neurosurgeon. But anyway, I want to get back to that. There's no, I don't see any reason why I can't do it. But anyway, I don't know if I can. But I don't know if I have any more of those, enough of those pork chops left, is what I'm trying to say, in the individual packages. I don't know if I have enough for the three of us. So Jeff and I are going to have to reevaluate that. So if we don't have the pork chops, we can have the chicken. But I cannot remember why that we did not do the chicken that night. There was something going on. What did we do on that day? Let me just look at the thing, because I've been writing down what we've been doing. Oh, I know what it was. I had been trying to get Noah's taxes done, and they had to go to the IRS, and it was all kind of craziness. It was a bunch of crazy. Seriously. Finally got them done, though. All it was is they needed to answer a simple question that I did not have an answer to. Finally, an H&R Block person did it. Because Noah had so many 1099s, which I did talk to y'all about a little bit on, I think, one of my videos, or two, or I don't know how many, because it's been wild on my brain. But anyway, we didn't have that. We had the tortellini because it was faster. Because he just did some meatballs that I had done for freezer meals. He took those out. He took a jar of the pasta sauce out, and he put that with the tortellinis into a baking dish, and or casserole dish, and he threw it in the oven with some cheese on top. That's what he did, and it was good. I didn't have any issues with it. And then he did some breadsticks, garlic bread. Anyway, we've got it figured out. If we don't have the pork chops, we'll have the chicken, I guess, unless Jeff doesn't want that. And if he doesn't want that, he'll have to figure it out. But I did just notice we're supposed to have smashed patty melts tomorrow. I don't know why they're on that day, because we're going to be down at the mobile home working. Or I'm not going to be working, but we'll be down there. So I don't know why he put that there, or why we put that there. But that might have to be changed to like a weekday. I don't know. We'll see. It's something that I've been wanting to try. So, like the smash burgers, but patty melt style. I don't know. I also need to do my monthly for this panel. Let's put this away. So, now you know why I don't like celebrating Valentine's Day the traditional way. I'd rather just focus on each other. And, not have plants that don't have roots. I mean, I like flowers that are purchased. I'm not saying they're bad. Because I have been tempted so many times to get one of those little bouquets at Walmart or the grocery store to brighten up my kitchen or brighten up my house and any, you know, like the dining room table or something. I have been tempted to do it so many times because I know they're beautiful. But I just don't want them for a gift, I guess. I want a gift that's going to last. Unless it's candy. Then I don't even really want much of that anymore. It's weird. I've gotten to the point now I ate a banana for something sweet. So, you guys let me know. Are y'all weird and quirky like that? Is it weird? Is it just as I'm getting older, I think about things different, which actually, I was like this in my late teens, like 18, 19 years old, because Jeff and I got married when I was 19. And I didn't want him to buy me plants without roots back then, so it's just been me. I don't know where I get it from. I'm just that way. I would rather it last longer. I don't want to see it go away. And I know you can dry flowers, but I don't know how to do that, and I have not taken the time to try. But anyway, I'm editing these videos. This one is not going to be hard to edit at all. And this one is uploading, and it is late. You guys should have already seen it by now if you watch my planner videos, but it's late. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to be doing, but we're going to shop for the door. So if we buy a door, I guess y'all will get a haul of whatever we get from that store. And we're planning on going ahead and getting the rest of the electrical boxes as well. Just go ahead and get those from wherever. And like I said, I think it was in yesterday's video, I would rather get them at the cheaper price, but I'll pay full price if I have to get what I need with something like that. Because that is super important. It's something to do with the electrical, and you don't want to cut corners with it. Now, the ones we bought were a great price, but they were perfectly safe. There's nothing at all wrong with them. So that's the reason why we went ahead and got them. I wish we could have gotten the other 9. There's 9 because we need 3 doubles and 6 singles. I wish we could have gotten the rest of them for great prices, but you know what? That's okay. We saved so much money. I'm not gonna complain at all. I am super happy. Y'all just don't understand how happy it has made me to be able to get the stuff that I wanted and not have to settle for something else, because that's what I was gonna do. And I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to get it all in and move in. Something else I've been doing during my recovery time is I've been kind of looking around because I can't do anything else much, and I've been trying to figure out all the things that I want to get rid of. I'm not sure yet, but I've been thinking about things that are in other rooms, and I'm thinking I'm going to be purging quite a bit out of one of the rooms if at the time that I do it, or we do it, that my brain is still functioning like it is right now. Because I might change my mind by then. And I don't really want to change my mind. But this video is really crazy. Really crazy. It's just me chattering. I haven't chattered with y'all much lately though. Actually, that's all I have done. But I haven't had as many videos out as I normally do. So, I don't know. Y'all just learn a little bit more about me, I guess. That's what this whole channel is about. It's about our lives and what I do and the things that I do that other people think are like weird. Honestly, some people think I am so strange because I told my husband that I didn't want cut flowers. That I love him. And I didn't tell him like when he gave me a bouquet of flowers and, you know, hurt his feelings or anything. I told him like later on, after I really had thought about it, and it like was like something that I had figured out, I guess you could say. I told him, I was like, you know, if you get me flowers, why don't you get me ones with roots so I can enjoy them longer, and so we can enjoy them together for longer and stuff, you know. And he completely understands it. He's like, oh yeah, that does make sense. We're so much alike. This is something else for you guys who have been married for a long period of time. Do you find that the older you get and the longer you're together, even if it's just been like 5 or 10 years, but the longer you're together, the more alike you are? Because Jeff and I are, it's crazyville. It's like we think the same thing all the time. It's scary. So scary. Not really scary, but it's weird. But it's really not weird. It's weird in a good way, I guess. Like me. And, also, I used to be very, like, the worrywart, the one that was like, that's not going to work, and what if that doesn't work, and I was always the pessimist, and he would tell me that not to be so pessimistic and stuff, and, he was always, like, the one who was going to see the bright side of everything, and it's kind of swapped. We've swapped places. Now, not that he's a pessimist, not that he's a Debbie Downer all the time, but he's more cautious than I was, than I am. It's like, now I'm like, let's just do it. Let's do it. It'll work. Let's do it. And now he's like, well, I don't know. We've swapped places in some ways. My sister Flora, who watches my channel sometimes, she works a lot, but she said her and her husband have kind of swapped places like that sometimes. It's like, I don't know, the older I've gotten, the more I just don't care what other people think, the more I don't worry about if something is going to be, which Jeff doesn't care what other people think, but I don't care if other people don't like my methods, because they're not, first of all, they're not illegal. They're not hurting anyone. And I might go a crazy way to do something that to some might seem weird, but it's my way, I guess. I don't know how to explain that really. But like all this stuff with our mobile home, people think, why in the world are you moving from a brick home? You know, I've had that, I've shown what, I've talked to you guys about that. I've done a video about that. There's people that think that we're crazy, but if you lived here, like I've said, if this house was on our land, where our land is right now, I wouldn't have one problem with it. It's not the house that I have a problem with. It is the scenery around it. But if you lived in this city, you would want to go away too. You would want to move too. And actually, just like 3-4 years ago, I didn't feel this way. 4 years ago, I did not feel this way. But it has gotten so bad. Crime has gotten worse. So, which I knew we always wanted to go back to the country. I just thought we were going to wait until after he retired. But you know what? I'm not complaining. Let's do it while we're younger, so we can do all the things. This is going to be all the video is going to be, is me talking. Yep. I might show you all the door and stuff, but we'll see. So I'll be back either to tell you bye or to show you the door if we get one, because I do have 2 that I'm looking at. We'll see. Hey guys, Jeff and I are back home. We did go to Lowe's and we did get a door. We got the screen door and the regular door, but it's dark, so I'll show you all that tomorrow. But we went to Lowe's and got that. While we're gone, Noah washed clothes and stuff, and I just need to close out this video since I'm not going to show you all the door today, but I'll show it to you tomorrow. I think it's going to be nice. And I'll actually have windows in my front door, which is something I do not have now. So, well, we don't have windows in the back door, but I do now. But it's fine. I'll be spending more time near the front door than I do in this house. Now I spend more time near the back door. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Share with a friend if you think they'd enjoy this, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.